So, yeah, the in-flame 4-position.
Tidehunter, obviously, as you point out, isn't getting anything out of the off-lane. Jug's kind of being shut down. It's the Storm who could maybe have an impact.
Here they come. Net's going to go on to maybe here, and the heal comes out. Lamb can already be in trouble with in-flame. Using that ball lightning, jumps right on into maybe, very low. Sidestepping off to the side. Please save me as he goes into a little bit of a... Well, that closet.
This was taking too long, though. Yeah. Now the big bad wolves arrive with a double damager, and Sylar might bring them all down. They're going to roast in flame, and he will die in flames. Courier is going to fall in the meantime. That was the dire Courier, so they end up giving up 3 kills. Their precious Storm.
Sure, it does force Storm to go back to the base, and he will leave the lane with ROTK, who is very, very close to getting that level 6. So once you get your Ravage together, you got your Death Ward almost online, and like I said before, the Hand of God. EHOME could feel a lot more comfortable about either doing a good counter initiation to LGD, initiation, or they could just kind of look for a fight themselves, because they might need to do that, because otherwise LGD could take control of the map, and then you have your Lycan going for a kill. Top lane, you see the spin happening here. Will we get redemption? We will. Sylar moving race car status right now to catch up. There's the Hand of God. Helps for now.
There's the pull. There you go.
On the Wolf. He doesn't want to let up quite yet. Ravage will stop him in his place from ROTK. And just says, see you later, buddy. Egg is going to have to be popped, but they start right-clicking it. But do they have enough? They do. The bird goes down. 3 down all day.
That is so big. Maybe comes in with a drum charge. He wants to try and make something happen on the back of this. One more auto tech will bring down in flame. He's able to zip out. ROTK able to TP home, and even ZYF limp.
Going for it here. They are. Mask of Madness complete. I mean, this is just what Jug does if he wants to do it. But maybe fearing that they see a lot missing from the map nearby. And they're going to turn things around. They make the double jump on the Zhao Wei.
He got the call off before the pull, though.
Still in trouble, those.
This is dangerous, Dakota. This is a long way to dive. They're going to let the Supernova go. 3 heroes stunned from MMY. Comes out. Everybody getting chased back. They dunk the first. Omni Slash has already been committed. They got nothing done with it. They're going to lose ZYF as well as they dive forward, swinging onto Lanham. He'll TP out. DDC getting stunned and brought down. It's a 3-for-0 exchange.
Wow.
MMY, excellent Impale. Also a really nice Supernova placement by Yao. He was like all the way back over here, way out of position for them to jump him. And even the start of the fight, Storm zips in, doesn't pull while he's zipping, then he gets called. I think at that point, if you're LGD, or if you're EHOME, you do not chase that next step and still go for it. But
I mean,
they did, and they got punished.
ROTK still with Ravage.
There's no way. Is there a way? ROTK?
ROTK all the way.
They have the Witch Doctor ulti. I mean, there's a chance. They're going to go for this. They're not going to give it up, but he gets intercepted.
No. Rejected, as the call will be there, but look at the zip in comes and he gets it! Takes the Aegis and snags it away. LGD just won a fight, and now they could lose as the Ravage flies out. They lose 2. Zhao Wei, desperate to leave with the TP, will make it out narrowly, but just as the LGD get a big boost in their economy, they just lose it all as EHOME take it right back.
And worse is that now EHOME are going to get the tier 1 mid. This is a crucial map control for Storm. Storm with Aegis. Well, all of a sudden, they may be trailing even more in gold after that fight as, of course, LGD got the Roche last hit. So they get an additional influx there, but that's a big swing of momentum. Make no mistake about it. Now Storm will complete his Bloodstone very comfortably, can build towards the next item. Quite possibly that Orchid pickup, and once he gets an Orchid, he can just go around the map killing the MMY Lion, killing the Phoenix quite easily. Well, does have...
Look at this, they're actually considering making a go, and remember, it's EHOME with the Aegis here, but LGD happy to oblige and maybe some fisticuffs here.
They don't have a whole lot of fisticuff type heroes though. You've got
like, nope, never mind.
The only one's really the Lycan. He's the puncher of the bunch. The rest resort to weapons or zappers of some kind.
Zappers.
Yep.
Maybe
the bug zappers.
Storm. There's zappers.
Yeah, you've got the Phoenix Sunray, the Lion Finger.
Scorchers.
This is like a game of laser tag in theory. They're not doing anything with the Aegis as far as objectives go, but if you're EHOME, I think you're okay with that, just farming. They now want to make their move though. They've got 2 minutes on this Aegis. Blink Ravage is online. Maybe he does have a BKB, though. Oh, he gets it off. Nice. Now RTK goes in, but he gets caught by a call from Xiao8. Where's that egg? Yao trying to get in position for it. He gets clipped by the Ravage, and now the chase is on. Inflame surviving for now. The Juggernaut will be the man down, and Storm gonna have to back off. Fingered, controlled for the time being, will zip to the high ground. Still has a healthy amount of mana to maybe turn this fight, but his team's getting run down. They munch 3, and, well, your Storm survives, but that's about it. Just a really quick set of reactions there from LGD. As soon as the Storm zips in, maybe BKBs, and then Xiao8 gets the Blink call on 2, and as soon as they got that interruption, EHOME had lost the fight. From there, all they could do was kind of cut their losses and run away.
We're asking for Xiao8 to make a big impact once he got that Blink Dagger. We didn't see it, but bottom lane, there's also or top lane rather, there is a push happening, but they don't care. They have another couple of seconds to work with. They're going to make the best of it here as they look to go into this tier 3 with no glyph up and
use your Aegis. Storm zipping in, getting sent right back, and well, that was cute, that was clever, but how are you defending your buildings? RTK blinks in, has no Ravage, they know it too. And they're going to pop their Crimson Guard, Dakota, and just keep on going.
Well, slowly withering it down. ROTK gets stunned. Inflame, though, looking to go to town. He can unleash his fury. He has the Aegis to go back on, but they still got that egg, and they pop it. It's enough to force Inflame to go away. Meanwhile, they move on forward and take out ROTK. Now back on the objective at hand as they look to go for the racks, but Inflame says, stop it! Don't do that. Jumps in, gets stunned immediately. Death Ward going to be dropped to zone back LGD, but the Shapeshift comes out with a BKB.
They have a call waiting. They have a Hex waiting as well. They're going to get him before he can jump back. He ends up falling. The Storm. Oh. Precious Storm going down. No Bloodstone deny. Then the 2-hero Blake. A call. A chop number 1. No time for chop 2. He dies too fast. ZYF now being chased back to the tier 3 tower.
Get back to the racks.
Just kill buildings, LGD. Come on, this is a Directorate team. You should know better. They're going to lose their lion to the Dire Tower. Now ZYF with a backstep. He's got Omni Slash. This could go poorly for LGD if they get caught out here. Nice cast. Better Maledict. Sylar will fall. Or they commit the Omni for that. They maybe could have gotten a second kill to buffer that one up. And when the dust settles, the melee racks are claimed, but... well, good bait there by CYF. He sends them on a merry chase around the world and salvages what ultimately was still a pretty bad fight, but he gets a little bit of income out of it for his team.
So they get to walk away with a tier 3 takedown and a melee rack. They'll wait as long as they got to. But look at this. Aggressive ward start coming out MMY right into the big camp. Doesn't even know how close he is to...
and now onto mid, and Flame gonna get caught out. Their Precious Storm. Hand of God committed. He's got a Bloodstone deny, but... no longer hexed. He's able to barely zip out. Needs to kill a creep to remove this battle hunger. Well, that was close. That is the one hero that simply cannot die.
Oh, ROTK, though, with that ward, they spot him out. Jump in call. Now Sylar and Shapeshift moves on forward.
Spent all his gold.
Him down.
He did spend all his gold. There's no creeps in the base, but they're going for additional kills. They'll bring down Lanham as well. Xiao8's pinning out the range racks here, and there's no backdoor protection. This is
Ravage. No buyback for ROTK.
All right, now the protection kicks in.
Well, they gotta wait for this creep to move on forward. Maybe is doing a cryptic on the side here, trying to...
they lose this fight outside the base. That is the game.
That is game.
It all hinges on this.
Oh, the smoke pops from the side. ROTK jumps in, only catches 1. And Sylar pops his BKB and runs on forward and just eliminates ROTK from the game. They also are able to quickly slaughter the Chen. On the back end side, they do manage to bring down Sylar and MMY, but... with that, you can see the rest of LGD should be able to thrive. Nice jump-in call from Xiao8, locks ZYF in place. And now there comes the cavalry. Jumping in is going to be Yao, and as well, maybe, as they will be able to scorch and dunk, take out the Jug. 70 seconds, no buyback, and this is the last and final push. And probably the last and final
this is the end of their base.
3.
They've got the double Razor ultimate. He's going to hold on to the refresher for now. Double BKB, double ulti. They're going to go straight for the throne. There's no Ravage. There's no Omni. Who cares if we've used our BKBs? You can't punish it. Inflame will try. He comes in from the rear, but silences Xiao8, so he won't get called. Now going to zip back out. LGD, they should just be focusing on objectives. That's what they're doing now. Well, Lanham wants to fight, so he'll probably pay with his life. Maybe fighting his way forward. The egg will end up dropping. They lose Yao. And with that, perhaps they've been able to hold the line and force some heroes back. Jug will buy back. Heavy commitment from EHOME to hold their base. And if you're LGD, well, you still have your Aegis, you have your Refresher Razor. Sure, you lose a couple of
He wants to fight.
Okay.
Yeah, he pops both of them and he's like, let's...
Razor. Sure, you lose a couple of
He wants to fight.
Okay.
Yeah, he pops both of them and he's like, let's do it. Goes right on to RTK. See you later.
Jesus. Well, this is the bigger kill. If he can get ZYF now, is there a Chen send back available?
Ow, ow,
He shredded him, the Mask of Madness! No, that's it. That's a dieback on your jug, and with that, I think LGD are just going to cave in this final lane of Rax. This melee in danger. Maybe the ult still going strong. The lightning flows through, courses through his veins, and even if maybe falls, he has secured another melee. Rax make it, potentially mega creeps. It's close. No, he wants Lanham instead. He wants a little bit of everything, and he'll get nothing until the wolf comes in. Well, Rax almost dead. Dakota. Chen is now dead. Sylar is going to kill up in flame. Back to the well. GG. LGD dodge a bullet here versus EHOME. They will be 1-1. EHOME dropping to 0-2, and now EHOME have to pray for Tong Fu to take down LGD for them to have any shot at staying alive here and maybe forcing a tiebreak.
Well, well, well. LGD, man, look really good there. Very back and forth, though, between both these teams. It wasn't like one team looked significantly more promising and more like they outclassed their opponent. It was just the draft kind of worked in their favor. They were able to execute at the moments that they needed to, and they got everything they wanted out of it. Just LGD, man.